Mobility is certainly one of the most interesting topics for professional services firms, as most of their stuff is mobile by nature, delivering service at the client side. Mobile technology promotes an increased ease of doing business for all stakeholders throughout the entire service delivery value chain. SAP's mobile enterprise application platform can address the needs of each stakeholder, from corporate executive to service staff. The following video will give you an impression on how a day in the life of a project and practice manager could look like with mobile applications developed on SAP's mobile platform. It is Monday morning and you are on your way to a client. Last Friday, your project manager promised you to issue some invoices over the weekend because the WIP of your practice was very high in comparison to the rest of the firm. You want to check whether this has happened and how the overall WIP has changed for your practice. You enter your virtual boardroom and select your WIP and accounts receivable report. You find that the WIP of Jane Baez and Markus Weiss is still very high. You therefore decide to give the two a call and remind them of billing their services. Still in the taxi to your client, you want to briefly prepare for your upcoming meeting with their CEO. You're particularly interested in an overview of your current opportunities with this client and some background on the executive you're about to meet. You start your mobile customer briefing app, which provides you a 360-degree overview of your client relationship. And you select Opportunities. The largest opportunity is SRM. You select it to get more details. You find that the customer's priority for this project, as well as the competitive situation, are partly open topics, which you decide to address in your meeting. You move forward to Key People and select the CEO, Jim Hagemanns-Snabe, who is the executive you're going to meet. You briefly scan his bio and watch a video with Jim talking about on-demand to learn what is currently top of his mind. Now you are well prepared for your meeting. During the meeting, the two of you talk about a joint prospect, a US-based utilities firm, and that they would need to get a better understanding of SAP's mobile portfolio. You want to check whether you do have an expert available to deliver that presentation. You open your Expert Finder app. You define the skills you're looking for. Which are mobile platform, Sybase, and mobile devices. You get a list of 7 experts. You look at their profiles to see whether they have the right expertise. Louis Bouon is very experienced in mobile platform and in utilities. He was involved in a number of opportunities already. So you decide to bookmark Louis and move on to the next one. Aaron as well is very experienced on mobile platform and has a lot of knowledge in utilities. So you bookmark him too. Jennifer Brown, a platinum consultant, does also seem to be very experienced in mobile platform and utilities. So you bookmark her as well and move on to the next. Ryan Gregory does not have a lot of experience in mobile, neither in utilities. He's very much experienced in high tech, so you decide not to bookmark Ryan. Same for Samantha Adams. And finally, Susie Wong as well has more experience in CRM and high tech than in utilities, so you don't select her. In the next step, you look at the list of colleagues you have bookmarked and check again whether they have the right profile. You sort the candidates, for example, by language. And you find that Louis Bouwon does only speak French, which might not be appropriate for your US-based customer. So you deselect Louis. You check again whether Aaron and Jennifer have the right experience. In solutions, as well as in the industry. So they both seem to have the right profile, and you decide to send them a mail and ask them if and when they are available for giving a presentation. By doing so, you have immediately triggered the activity and will get a response from the two shortly and be able to get back to Jim Hagemanns Nabe with a response on when the presentation can be delivered.
Back in the taxi on your way to the airport, you get a call from your CFO telling you that one of the invoices that you send out to your client has not been paid again. You want to check which invoice it was and see what you can do. For that reason, you open your Customer Financial Fact Sheet application on your iPhone. And you want to drill down to the actual unpaid invoice. With the Customer Financial Fact Sheet, you have insight into all finance transactions with a client. The company is called Beatles. So you simply click on Beatles and you get all the KPIs that are around the Beatles listed in your ERP backend. So if you want to find the invoice, you go to overdue, for example, and you get a list of all the invoices that are overdue for more than 45 days. So if you then scroll down the list and you look into, what's not been paid on the 14th of July, for example, you get an immediate access to one of the invoices you're talking about. You now know all about the invoice in question and can give your client a call and ask for the reason why it's not been paid. Meanwhile, you got an email from one of your employees who is asking why his request to order some new iPhones for the project has not been yet approved. The card approval app on your iPhone will help you to do so. Simply opening the card approval app will get you all the workflow items that need to be approved. In this case, it's the shopping carts that are waiting for approval. Your employee is called Laurence Hodge and it's a request to order 2 Apple iPhones. You can scroll down and see that it's for the project Panama and it's quality testing. You even can see the remaining budget that is available for that project and you decide to simply approve it. Done job. Last but not least, you remember that you have promised your life to take one day off and you decide to capture your leave request right away before another appointment will screw your private life again. Opening your leave request application on your iPhone will help you to do so. You have an overview on existing leave requests, you can check your team's calendar, you can check whether you have enough leave remaining for the year, and you can capture the actual leave request you're looking for. Simply adding a new one, which is for this Friday, I have to do that again. And you can send it immediately to your manager, Michael Bush, who is the approver. You are done for today and look forward to a very nice long weekend with your family. This was just a selection of mobile applications based on SAP's mobile application platform that will ease your daily business life by expediting time-critical decisions, getting access to information when you really need it, and reduce admin efforts and even improve your private life. Hope you enjoyed it.